Okay, welcome to another episode, the episode 8 of the playthrough now. I'm just going to show you what I've been working on, which is the new, slightly updated mini manta. Here. So, been working on this since the last episode, left it slightly unfinished because I wanted you to see what was going on inside. So at the front there's the 4 Gatling turrets, and then mounted at the back there is the 6 large Gatling turrets. Probably put a couple more underneath, and as you can see, just the conveyor blocks underneath, and sort of the batteries. Just wanted to leave it blank so you can see what's going on. Connector here at the back. Design and that hasn't been finished. Probably work on that a little bit later. Now upstairs, up here in the main hangar, you can see I've put in the doors. Glass doors, haven't actually finished them. Put some scaffolding in and some lights up there on the roof. Out here there's the turret pillars, fences on the top here, some of the cameras there you may or may not notice, and another turret pillar on the side here, just to augment and bolster the fire from these ones down at the bottom. So, as you can see, that little landing gear here, this is, I will be getting on with this, a welding and grinding ship, but for now, leave that. And so in between episodes I was actually attacked by a Reaver ship, so I had to build this, which is the gun truck. As you can see here, a bit of a brick, but it's got 7 turrets mounted on it, 2 on each side, 2 on the top and 1 at the back. And yeah, I just had to use that to sort of help me defend, because it had sort of destroyed all the lower turrets, which is why I built the upper ones, just to give me some more defense afterwards. So yeah, now basically just going to take this bad boy out and ever so carefully navigate out of it. Turning on this is not amazing. I'll probably do one of those scripts that helps. I'm just going to pop out and just raise these again, because I lowered them so you could see the mini manta earlier. Yeah, I've just got the old in-flight suit radio on today, with a couple of just simple tunes on in the background. Just for a bit of ambience. I tell a lie actually. Basically I messed up the recording a little bit, and the sound got a little bit messed up, so I just had to re-record and go over the top. Unfortunately, to get this thing in and out, I am going to have to lower the wheels. I think even when it goes to full here, I am going to have a problem with the height of the roof. So, just double checking, but I'm pretty sure I'm still going to have to grind along the roof here. So, it's close. I think because the turrets are actually in the block above them. Yeah, even though it's not really touching, it is touching. So, quick bit of grinding work, and that'll be that dealt with. But I do want to get out of this insert base, and yeah, just get a little bit of revenge for the NPC sending stuff my way and destroying my stuff a little bit. block, and now you should be able to put straight through again. Now you might also be able to see here well, it's not a blueprint of it's scaffolding, just the initial layer of the block for the new hydrogen mine that I'm going to be putting in. It is all on rotors as well, which means I can actually rotors and pistons, which means I can turn it to get the cobalt and the other ores. I think there's some nickel, cobalt, I think there might be some iron down there as well, so I can get all of that. But I will come back and look at that. For now, just get those wheels back up, and yeah, we'll head on our way across the old ice lake. Now, I should probably have set a speed limit. One thing I'm checking first here is how the AI works. I wasn't really sure whether I needed one of those AI blocks. It apparently has a couple of different settings in and of itself, which is quite useful to play with here. As you can see, I'm just setting it to target the offensive things, because if it's not going to shoot at me, I'm not really bothered. Even the antenna systems, you know, I can go and grind them down myself. So just setting that one to it, and then I go through and collectively do the same thing on the others. Target subsystems, just in case somebody's got guns on rotors. Just set up the subsystem. Quite sure what these shoot modes do, so again, if anybody knows, I might have to just Google it to find out what particular mode does, or just check somebody else's YouTube video. But like I say here, I should have set a speed limit, because I'm not sure what it is. I think somebody's mentioned before that if you put the friction setting up, then you get wiggles and this, and as you see, I very nearly rolled it there. So I'm not really sure how fast I was going. It's probably only about 20 or 30 there, but I think from this point on, I think to myself, right, well, I've only just built this thing. I want to make sure that I get over to this assert base, and as you can see, a bit more cautious now. I'm just trying to go 25, less than 30 really. It's just starting to get 30. Just turning day with a light on top of that mountain on top left there, just slowly creeping across the top of it. So by the time we get there, 5 kilometers away, it should be daytime, I believe. I think I just double check a few settings again before adding clean into the fight. But this little drive here was quite interesting. Again, you know, I thought because I was off the ice I was safe, and it turns out 45 meters per second is quite fast. Just avoiding the trees coming through here. And I'm just reducing my speed because I was a bit worried about that. And here you see, going through trees can be a bit scary because you don't know if there's another tree on the other side. But we're making through that a little bit alright. And go across here, and I'm doing about 40 meters per second. Slow it down a little bit. Didn't take off. But there's some smaller bumps and lumps where I do get some air. For instance there. And here is a good one. So now I'm 3 kilometers out, just over 2.5 kilometers. Do I want to go straight down this hill? Probably not a good idea. So, fortunately, this thing's got enough power without me having to change the settings where I can come straight back on the hill and just go for a slightly different attack down it, because those rough bits are a nightmare with this size wheel. Once you've got a bigger wheel, you don't have any problems or trouble with it. So yeah, about 100 meters travelled there in nearly 30 seconds, 40 seconds. That's the slowest 100 meters of the journey there. I'm just cautious of this ship that's over the top of me right now. I'm travelling this way and it's still getting closer to me, which is obviously troubling. A bit more air there, yep, that's a good one. Some more magnesium on the ground here, so I need to remember that. About halfway to this destination. Type of hill is much nicer to climb, but with a real bobbly hilltop like that, you don't want to take over the crest too quickly. And at this point, I'm just double checking the gun systems with the view. I don't think I'm quite in view here, so I just park up, double check what I can see, and yeah, still can't see anything. So I decide that it doesn't look that big of a place, just sort of having a quick scan back and forth to see what I can see, check where that ship is a little bit, still flying over, but it's not really giving us a problem here, so just assess the situation and decide, yeah, okay, here comes the sun. Let's head in. And as soon as I take the crest on that hill, the gun starts firing. And they're asking for reinforcements. So I just take again, it dips in the land as I approach. I think I haven't really got anywhere to hide at this point, so it's just sort of track through, just pulsing the accelerator here, about 30 meters a second as I come round, and as soon as it comes into shot, I sort of shredded it in half as I was aiming at these 2 turrets on this side, and then as soon as that second turret's dead, I just cease fire, narrowly avoiding what looks like a natural meteor crash site there. I'm not really sure what caused that, but nearly fell in a hole there. And just come back around to check what's going on, what this place was. It just looks like a bit of an outpost really. See it shredded through the front wall, cut the antenna in half. Yeah, no ammo in there. Cut this down because it's annoying me, and there's some components in it. And then again, straight back to this one, doesn't drop any ammo again, which is a bit frustrating. So I know the other side was open, but again there's some components in here that I might as well take whilst we're here. And this inside, this locker case has some stuff in it, so I can repair it, and then take the gun, the hunch drill, and the magazines, and then the grinder comes back out, and you can see my reputation with the cert is dropping, and SPRT is going up by the same amount. you double check that there's nothing in the inventory in the bed, which there wasn't, and yeah, grind that down as well. So there's nothing else really here. There's the turbine, so I thought I might as well take that as well, because why not? Yeah, not really bothered about. So transfer all of that into the flight seat. Keep the old gun and enhanced drill on me, and obviously the scrap for some reason. Don't know why, but that obviously ends up back in the refinery, so it's fairly useful. And then yeah, just to drive back. So just double checking how much ammo I used. I'm pretty sure there were 25 cases in each of the turrets, so I only used about 1 case per turret. Some of them used 2. But after testing this vehicle and these types of Gatling turrets, I do find that the assisted help of the AI aiming for you, nearly took a little tumble off the cliff there. The AI helping to aim for you is definitely useful compared to, you know, sort of having the straight on aiming mini Gatling turrets that you have to fly directly at or drive directly at your enemy and fire. So, and even given the fact that you can manually take control of one of the turrets means that you can do all the work yourself if you want to. So I could have parked up at that earlier position and probably taking control of the first upper turret and being able to shoot, but again, I wanted to see what they were capable of doing on their own, and they do put out a lot of firepower on their own, which was quite nice to see. So I think this definitely, when it comes to the mini Manta that I've been building, is definitely the way to go, having the 6 across the top there. Definitely cool. I think I'm going to add either 2 or 4 underneath. I think I'll figure that one out whilst I'm building it between this and the next episode. Again, there's the magnesium. I'm about 4 kilometers away from base. I probably should have GPS marked it, but I think I'll be able to find that. That's not such a big issue. Because once this mine on the far side has depleted all the magnesium there, it's kind of a waste leaving all that infrastructure there for no reason. So maybe what I will build next is a huge transportable mobile drilling platform. You know, like something with 4 legs, pistons, landing gears, so it locks down, and then the rig is in the middle on a bunch of pistons and conveyors that sort of wind back on themselves. And yeah, I'm sure you've seen that kind of thing before. There's more magnesium here at this side of the lake, which is a much better place for it. So I'll definitely have to come over here for that. But yeah, you don't know if you noticed there in the bottom left corner, I just got a message again telling me that I was not allowed in my own space. It was a restricted space. And the little purple marker there that's just popped up about 7.5 kilometers away, climbing towards 8. That is a serious threat level encounter, I believe, and it closer. Likewise, whilst we were over there destroying that research base, another one higher up on the mountain appeared on our GPS locator. So slowly here, just going to take the gun truck back inside. Successful first mission there on camera. Defended myself, well, it defended itself and the base well earlier, but this time it managed to take out that little research base fine, no problems. And again, there's that mini Manta Mark II with those little turrets on the front that I'm talking about that you need to be pointed directly at your opponent in order to fire it. So here, just carefully nudging myself in and around that corner and parking up next to the truck, the little mining, yellow mining vehicle. It'd be a bit difficult for me to see sometimes, so maybe I might mount a camera on the back of it just for reversion and somehow fit a connector to it where it would refill itself with ammo at the point where I've got enough ammo going on. That would be quite nice. So I'm just going to empty the cockpit because I know if I leave it in there, then it will never come back out of there again. So these both had all their components in it. I'm just welding them up. Like I say, I left them blank earlier so you can see through and underneath, and then between this episode and the next episode I'll sort of finish them off. But now I'm going to just put some of these components away in these, which have been waiting for stuff for, I don't know, 3 episodes now, so they're just getting filled up. Like I say, you can see that purple GPS still there, 8.8 kilometers away. These catwalks still need all the tubes in them before they're finished. And yeah, a little black mark here on the floor where the truck was before, which, you know, my first thought was maybe there'd been an oil leak, which I don't know, maybe not, never know. But yeah, just quickly clean that up, a little bit of sand down, you know how it is, sweep it all away. But I think it actually happened when I was painting the front of the truck though. So yeah, like I say, the next episode will just be me working on this, or it will be finished before the next episode. So not quite sure what I'm going to do in the next episode. I might take this out for a flight, show you what I've done. I basically pack all the thrusters and a couple more small batteries into it and put more turrets underneath them. So you can see I'm just showing some of the spaces where some of those turbines are going to have to go to get fitted into the design as it is. And then yeah, like I say, I'll probably work on up here a little bit as well. Maybe not much, just temporary sort of things going on. But I've got this connected here, which is going to be so that I can plug the ships in up here. And I'll probably have a couple of bays. I'm not sure how I'll do that. Again, separate up and down, left and right. Not really sure, but I'll figure that out. I think what I'm going to do is some kind of connector on pistons. But I need to get all the back connected in behind the walls, blah blah blah, etc. So yeah, like I said, there's a lot to get done. I will figure that out between this and the next episode, and yeah, hopefully you enjoyed this episode. It was much shorter than the previous one. On this side of the hangar will be where, like I said, this is going to be the welding grinding ship, and then the other side, bigger side of the hangar will be for bigger ships. So yeah, next episode I'll probably take the Manta out, fly that out and about, and just to finish the episode here, I'm just going to show you, I've got a couple of the screens all set up with some of the stuff going on. So the shipbuilding list, like I said, the welding grinding ship was at the top of the list. There is a mothership in there. That doesn't necessarily mean that's second on the list, but those are the ships that I will be getting to. The to-do list is more like little projects and stuff, so obviously I need to get the modules sorted. I want to do a ship printer because I've never done one before and it's going to be quite a cool idea. And then some other bits that I need to work on, and ultimately building up to the space station at the bottom, which is going to take a little while to get to. So in the meantime, I probably will be focusing on that when we So the plant the flag is going to be our long-term objective, which basically means setting up a base and mines on a lot of the celestial bodies. Pardon my fancy words there. But yeah, basically the moon is going to be the first one, I think, and then I'm going to have to speed run to go and get some platinum, because you kind of need that for a lot of the ammunitions. So yeah, that's what that will be. I've just got this board in the middle up here, which just sort of helps me track what I'm doing each episode. So you can see I just did a quick tour of what's happened upstairs and all that stuff, and went over to do that research base, which was, I hope you found that interesting. I found it fun, really fun. So and the last part here that I'm going to look at is the current subscriber goal, which I've got at 50. And as of this episode, there were 29 people subscribed to me, which was 11 in 28 days. So I think 50 from where we are now shouldn't be too bad. So yeah, thanks to everyone who has been watching, liking, subscribing. Really, really appreciate it. As of this episode, the most recent subscriber was Bob S. Van Loo. So yeah, I appreciate that, Bob. If you want to comment down below, anyone can. Bob, if you want to suggest something as a new person here, yeah, just let me know. If you want me to build your ship. I have had one of my contacts commission me to make the ship from the Mandalorian. So and I'm probably going to be doing both of them. So, and then just quickly before I go, I'm just going to show you what this hydrogen mine processing plant is. So it's just a little stilted, and it's got some drills there for you. So that's it. Yeah, I hope you enjoyed the episode, and I'll see you on the next one.